All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honors unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops of the great millstone, that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the 144,000. Fullness to the rest of the hopeful elect out there. To all you brothers and sisters that believe. This is your brother, Tazaiwan from GMS Atlanta, back with another edifying video. And this will be a real quick one. This is an update to the H virus that's spreading. It's been in the news cycle for the past week, starting with those cases that broke out on that cruise ship. And it's spreading. So it says here, Hantavirus outbreak, 2 from cruise ship taken to Emory Hospital, 1 has symptoms. Now I'm just come out and say it. The last time this happened was back in 2020. So is this a repeat from before? All right. Seems like E is running the same playbook. You know, the same flea flicker play, man. We've been telling you about these devils, man. They're a one-trick pony. Once you catch on to their game, they go with what works. So we'll see if this gets the same push that the last illness got, or if they pivot to something else, you know, because a lot more people are waking up to the plans of E. By E, I mean Esau, Edom, according to the Bible. The people of Esau, which still exist to this day, which they would call themselves white or Caucasian, but they're the Edomites. And they're the ones in the power seat. They're the ones that control the things behind the scenes. They control the things behind the scenes. So we'll see if they use this as a... Hey, well, I'll put it like this. As the popular quote goes, let no crisis go to waste. So we'll see if this leads to what happened before. Clayton County, Georgia. And it says a plane carrying a couple who were on board the MV Hondius cruise ship at the center of the hantavirus outbreak landed at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport on Monday. Mind you, this is a month and a half before the World Cup begins, where everybody's going to be coming through the airport here in Atlanta and to different cities in America and throughout the world. So you got this H virus. I'll go ahead and dub that the H virus outbreak just before the World Cup. So, you know, you're looking at World War III on the rise. You're looking at the World Cup soccer tournament, or football tournament as they call it overseas. We're looking at a virus outbreak. Oh man, if you can't read between the lines, if you still sleep to what's really going on, then you can't be helped. The only ones that's going to see through to the complete 100% truth, which is the truth that comes out of the Bible, are the Israelites. And you have to be of the chosen elect. The rest of you people, the Lord is going to let calamity and chaos run wild on you. Like Hulk Hogan says, it's going to run wild. Hulkamania is going to run wild on you. You're going to be caught up in the chaos that erupts out here. So, like I said, they're running the same flea flicker play. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let's do this. Let's see what comes up. let's see, two patients at Emory Hospital let me see, 20 between now in 2018 when the Ebola outbreak happened. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, okay, 2014, right? The Ebola virus. I remember that because Emory's here in Atlanta. Okay, Emory University Hospital is internationally famous for treating the first two Ebola patients in the U.S. That's what I was thinking about. This was back in 2014. Two Ebola patients in the U.S. were treated, but this occurred in 2014, not 2018. Okay. And the recent events, Hantavirus 2019, two patients exposed to a dangerous cruise ship. H-virus outbreak were brought to Emory's Serious Communicable Disease Unit, but this event happened in 2026. Okay, so I got the years wrong. So it was 2014. So see, we can make these callbacks to these events because we lived through, and a lot of us, we taught and prophesied through these events, right? And just as the Ebola was a big thing, 2014, you had the 2020, you know what happened with the C19, and then now you got the H virus. Because as the scriptures say, there will be pestilences and plagues and illnesses in different places all over the world. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let me just get it here. Let's go to Luke, the 21st chapter. All right, so this is Luke chapter 21. And I'll get straight to the point. Luke 21 and 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences. Okay, so that's what we're seeing. We're seeing pestilences break out in different places all over the world, which proves that we're in the last days. It says, "And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven." So all of this is Bible prophecy that's taking place. Now, who knows? This H virus thing might be the beginning, but then there might be another illness that comes. So it could be multiple. It doesn't have to be this specific. I spoke about the measles outbreak, and there was another illness that broke out last summer that was spreading. It's just not put in the news cycle. Okay, but these things matter. All right? As a matter of fact, let me do this now. Okay, so we got that from before. Let's do this. Illness, virus, spread between 2025 2026, and let's see what comes up. During the 2025-2026 respiratory season, typical viruses like the C19 and the RSV largely follow expected historical trends. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the flu. Okay, here we go. Other notable outbreaks. Right. So you had a measles outbreak driven by decreasing V rates. Measles cases surged significantly across the U.S. and globally. The rise has sparked concerns that the U.S. is highly likely to lose its declared measles elimination status. The Hantavirus. I don't think I remember hearing about that one. This mosquito-borne virus, carried by biting midges, expanded its geographic range throughout the Americas, causing outbreaks that affected travelers. Hantavirus, which is confirmed to be the Andes virus. So, amongst those Israelites that live in, that's Naphtali, outbreak, Andes virus, Hantavirus outbreak potentially stemming from travel to Argentina. Let me do this. Okay, list of, yeah, give me a list. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So you had the flu, the mpox. Yeah, remember we was doing videos on the mpox, aka the monkey pox. Measles, I just spoke on measles, the Hantavirus, antivirus. All these pestilences have spread just within the last year. Okay? So this definitely ties into what Yahushua spoke about. You're not going to find this spoken about by Buddha. You're not going to find this spoken about by the African gods and goddesses and the Egyptian gods and the gods of the forest and the wind. Zeus didn't say nothing about this. No, this is all coming out of the Holy Bible, man. And the only ones that's bringing it out are the Hebrew Israelites. The Christians are not bringing this out. Those in the Catholic Church are not bringing this out. The Muslim imams are not bringing this out. The rabbis are not bringing this out. The only ones that are bringing it out are the Israelites, in particular GMS, Great Millstone. We're constantly going into prophecies, man, and bringing out these points out of the scriptures. So I just wanted to speak on that. All right, a lot of illnesses are being spread, so it could be something else that pops up this summer. A lot of travel is expected into the U.S. and around the world this summer. Okay, right. This is the FIFA World Cup in a month from now. It's May 11th, 2026 today. So then you got June 11th, a month from now, the World Cup is going to start. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be held from June 11th to July 19th, 2026, hosted across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, so in the Americas. So a lot of world leaders, a lot of different movers and shakers, celebrities, a lot of different people and travelers are going to be here in the Americas in general. So you have the different host cities. Atlanta. All right, they'll be here in Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Los Angeles, New York, New Jersey. Out in the West Coast, San Francisco, the Bay Area, Mexico City in Mexico, Guadalajara, Toronto in Canada. Key details. The tournament kicks off in Mexico City. This is the first World Cup to be hosted by 3 nations. Yeah, all in America. The Americas. So all eyes are going to be on Babylon the Great. On a geopolitical level, dealing with this war, all eyes are on America. Nero in America. Sports, all eyes are going to be on Babylon, America. What else? This virus that's spreading. So, we're in the time, man. We're in the time that Yahushua was speaking about, man. Okay? So I'm gonna end it here. I brought out the main point. So they got these patients here in Atlanta right now. A lot of travel is still going on back and forth. Let's see here. It says during a news conference on Monday, Nebraska health officials said there were a total of 18 passengers who are being assessed, including the 2 brought to Atlanta. So there's other passengers that were sick as well. So we'll see what goes on with this H virus. But continue to pay attention and stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai, and let the prophecies roll, man. One symptomatic individual is receiving care in Emory's bowel containment unit. All right, so that's it. So with that, hope you were edified. Shalom.